Hi, it's Ophir from Keyboard Online See and Play. I'm glad you chose to join my unique See and Play method for playing the keyboard. If you have not already viewed the first video, I highly recommend you do so now. During the first video, we talked about the keyboard. We saw how amazing it is and saw some of its capabilities, such as playing using one or two fingers only and sounding like an entire band, playing with auto accompaniment, and even recording yourself playing. Now, you're probably asking yourself, how do I start playing? That's exactly what I'm about to show you on this video. But first, I would like to start with a little secret. Most famous artists, piano and keyboard players, have huge gaps between their ability to play and their ability to read musical notes. Did you know that many students drop out of music studies because they have difficulties reading notes? Now, if you're one of those students, you're not alone. I developed the See and Play method in order to overcome the difficulty of reading notes. A method that gives everyone, and of course yourself, the opportunity to play using an easy and simple way, even from the very beginning. I'm sure you're asking yourself, well, how does it work? Just like most inventions have made our life simpler and easier, Keyboard Online See and Play method makes our music learning and playing simpler and easier, and most important, accessible for everyone. And so, as I said before, anyone can play, and so can you. Let's see how it works. Music notation is a language, just like any other language. Now, as you probably noticed, musical notes have no resemblance to the way the keyboard looks. It's completely different. It's like two different languages. Think about it. Reading music notes on one hand and playing them on the other is like reading Chinese, but loudly speaking it in English. You need a translating machine in your head. Compare it to the situation in which you can read English and speak English. It is clear that it is much more difficult to switch between two different languages, especially when one of them is not your native language. The See and Play method has been created to provide a solution to this difficulty and make your life easier and more pleasant. Before I explain what I've done, I want to share a short story with you. My friend's son approached me about a month ago and told me he wanted to surprise his mother with an original, unique birthday present. He thought long and hard and finally decided to contact me because he thought I could help him. Well, I was very surprised and asked him why he chose me. His reply was that with my See and Play method, he would be able to give his mother the greatest gift that a mother can get. He wanted to surprise her and play the keyboard on her birthday. He especially wanted to play a song his mother sang to him when he was a baby. He smiled at me and said, "Nothing compares to this gift. She will be so glad she will cry." He continued wearing a sad expression. "You know," he said, "I could never play for her before. I never was able to read music notes." I realized that was the reason he addressed me. I was very excited, especially knowing that this gift was far beyond a simple gift. My friend's child was diagnosed as ADHD, and he struggles to succeed. I knew I could help him learn how to play. We started immediately. I arranged the song he asked me for in the See and Play music notes, explained him what to do, and instructed him to practice 5 minutes a day. I had never attended a birthday party filled with so many tears of joy, happiness, and pride. I must say, the idea of the See and Play method stemmed from the very same reason my friend's son came to me for help. I must admit that even though I've been a musician for many years and a music teacher, I still have certain difficulties reading notes. Gladly or not, I found I'm not alone. These difficulties are encountered by many students and even professional players. When I realized so many people were so eager to play but faced such difficulties reading music notes, I went on a journey and started to look for an easier method that will help me and all other people play. The solution I found for reading difficulties is presented as the See and Play method. It's so powerful that it allows you to play songs from the very first moment you touch your keyboard. Yet, it's so easy and fun. Watch these people as they touch the keyboard for the first time. So how does See and Play method work? I discovered that the best way to learn is to play through imitation. When you think about it, most of our learning is done in this way, especially language acquisition by children. For example, consider this music piece. Many people can play this music, maybe even you, but not because they learned how to read notes. They can play this piece usually after someone else showed them how to play it, and they imitated him. When I slowed down the process of playing and analyzed playing by imitation technique, I realized that when people learn to play, they memorize the music as pictures of hands playing the keyboard on a timeline scale, picture after picture after picture. Knowing that, I took a song, I broke it down to pictures and presented them on a page. The results were magnificent. People read and played in a very short time and could play all kinds of songs in just a few hours. But better still, for the first time, according to them, they had played using their ears because reading music was so easy. They listened more to what they were playing and were able to correct their mistakes as they were playing. Or as one of them said, it's easy because what you see is what you play. It makes sense. When reading music becomes easy, playing music turns into fun. From now on, you read and play in one language. That fact enables you to easily play songs from the very first moment you touch the keyboard. Do you like that? Want to start? Want to play too? Sharpen up your passion. It's coming soon. In a few days, I will send you another video where I'll tell you how you can play Christmas songs this upcoming holiday. I'll tell you about our extraordinary campaign for Christmas. And I've prepared special gifts for you and your loved ones. Register now to ensure your place. This is a limited edition. Do not miss out. Your dream is only a few days away. Sign up now and bring your dream to life. I will see you in a few days. Bye.